This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by BikeAllTheWay.com.
I'm recording now, Jonathan. That's okay?
Yep, that's all right.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I wanted to give you a shout because a man claiming to be your father, and I have no reason to believe he's not your father, contacted me yesterday and raised some concerns, and I wanted to give you a chance to respond.
Well, before anyone tells me what these concerns are, it is my responsibility to inform you. As I have made several attempts to make very clear that John Charles Irish was convicted of simple assault and against myself in late 1999, early 2000. Yes, he is my biological father. I do not wish to have contact with him, and he knows this. He himself has no credibility. Anyone who takes any weight in anything he says is being fooled into his lies and his manipulation.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but since our time is limited, I guess one specific question I'd have is, do you have some sort of concern about him showing up at the rally?
Yes, I do. The concern is because my mother and my little sister are going to be there, and they are definitely afraid of him because it's on record, and he's been convicted.
Did you indicate to Mr. Irish that he might be subject to government intervention if he showed up?
What I had told him is that for the safety of my mother and my little sister, if he shows up tomorrow, or shows up anywhere where my mother and little sister are, then he will be asked to leave. And that it is, as being made well known of his background.
He would be asked to leave by who?
Whoever may be there with any authority. I told him that I would be telling him to leave and asking him to leave. As a matter of fact, I had told him on several occasions, I do not want you there.
Now, I guess one of the concerns that some of the folks, both on oathkeepers.org and just in the general liberty movement, had raised, is that, and most people might not consider this a concern, but within the movement it is. Do you receive assistance from the government?
No.
You don't receive any kind of disability or Social Security or anything?
I was at one point, and then I stopped. I dropped it because of the fact there was no need for it. The state of New Hampshire offered it to me, and I then dropped it.
Okay, that's interesting, because I think there's a perception out there that you're on some sort of government assistance, and if you're not, then that's good for people to know.
Correct. Like I said, I dropped that. There was no need to be on it. The state offered it to me, and again, they thought that because I have one eye, that I'm entitled to it, which I don't agree with. So after they had offered it to me and set it up, I dropped it. Whether or not the state dropped it, I do not know.
But you're not receiving it.
Correct.
And are you receiving any sort of Social Security benefits?
Not anymore. Like I said, I dropped it.
How long ago did you drop these, if I might ask?
Honestly, I'm not sure off the top of my head. As far as time frames go, I can't. I'm sorry. I can't decide as a that just slams on his brakes. I couldn't give you a time frame with everything that's going on. My brain's so scatterbrained right now. I don't want to give anyone an inaccurate time frame or anything.
Okay.
Here, my buddy, he's leaving me.
Do you remember the gay Arab anarchist?
Yes.
Well, even if you're just pretending to remember him, he remembers you. Or maybe he doesn't. But in any case, he's doing something for you. He's biking across America for liberty.
Oh, wow.
If he's doing that for you, surely you can do something for him. Visit his website, bikealltheway.com. He'll be uploading a lot of videos from New Hampshire to Florida and Florida to California, or something like that. bikealltheway.com.